Nick Fuentes. A lot of you know who Nick Fuentes is.
Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your bodies. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. It's your body, my choice. And men, women again. Men win again. There will never, ever be a female president. Never. There will never be a female president, ever.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Today was the first time I saw the "your body, my choice" joke, and it was a bad joke, yo. It really was. I don't really take these media personalities, liberal, conservative, Democrat, or Republican, too seriously. These are just people I don't really care about too much, and honestly, the general public is what sours me out the most about politics, not the media personalities or the higher-ups that represent the groups. It's really just the population that I'm around on an everyday basis. Is that crazy to say? It's the truth though. But back to Nick Fuentes. So, from everything I've heard about Nick Fuentes, he's a complete grifter, neo-Nazi. One minute he hates Trump and the next minute he loves the Republican Party and wants their support. A bit of an odd mix. He's a real flip-flopper when it comes to politics. He hates Israel. I think his biggest problem with Trump is that Trump is pro-Israel. One day you think that he's rooting for Democrats, another day you think he's rooting for Republicans. It's just all over the place. I really think he's into what he's into for polarization purposes. Essentially, the man is an attention whore. I've heard all types of stuff about him, but I think the biggest thing that I've heard is that he's a neo-Nazi supporter, and I don't know. Just kind of weird, you know? But let's get into the story of what happened. November 10th, 2024, Nick Fuentes had an altercation with a woman named Marla Rose. Marla Rose is a 57-year-old woman. Let me just say now, both parties involved are complete idiots. Essentially, what's happened is Nick Fuentes was doxxed via social media. Everybody's address is public record, but somebody went out of their way to post his on social media, and everybody got word about it. Now, supposedly, this was all in retaliation to his "your body, my choice" joke. That didn't go over well with anybody, specifically women. Also, with him being doxxed, he's also received many death threats and just many overall general threats to his safety. And out of all the people in the US, a 57-year-old woman decided that she wanted to go to his front door and confront him. After walking up to his front door, she knocked. He opened the door. She said hi, and he immediately met her with pepper spray to the face, as well as shoving her down the stairs with both hands. Here's the video.
Hi. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Spraying you. As you can see in the video, she dropped her phone and he swept it inside with his foot, picked it up and did whatever he was going to do with it. The phone broke apparently. I don't really care about that fact. Now, it is illegal to assault somebody who doesn't pose an imminent threat to your safety. I understand that a lot of people don't like Nick Fuentes. I'm personally not a fan of him, nor did I really know anything about him until today because, like I said, I don't really care about these media personalities. But I'm going to be honest. If he would have opened up his door and shot her, I would not have felt bad for her. I really don't feel bad that she got pepper sprayed and pushed down for pulling up to him at his door. It's actually pretty baffling that a 57-year-old woman would take the time out of her day to go to his door, camera in hand, in the hopes of confronting him. I would actually say she was pulling up to harass the man over the words he said. They gonna say I hate women, but I don't. Now, the woman posed no real threat to Fuentes, and like I said, it's illegal to assault somebody who is not an imminent threat to your safety. But at the same time, not saying Fuentes is a good person and deserves general sympathy, but if I was somebody that was somewhat famous and I had just gotten doxxed and anybody decided to come up to my front door that I don't know, well, like I said, if she would have gotten shot, I wouldn't feel bad. Now, Nick Fuentes was arrested and taken into custody on November 10th, and he was released a few hours later. People really think that Nick Fuentes is going to go to jail over this for a long time, and that just doesn't seem realistic. He's going to pay a fine, go home, possibly be sued by the woman. That's about it, and that is really nothing for him. The general consensus seems to be that both parties involved are idiots, and I agree with that. It's kind of dumb that this woman would pull up to this man's house and try to confront him. And he's also dumb just because of the rhetoric that he spills. He's a grifter, flip-flopper, and an attention whore. And the best thing that you can possibly do to somebody like that is not pay attention to him. That's all you gotta do, man. But like I said, he was arrested, charges were filed against him, and he has a court date, I believe, December 20th, 19th or 20th, one of those two. What I do want to show you is Marla Rose's Facebook post after the incident. It is one of the dumbest things I've ever read in my life, and it comes from a 57-year-old woman. Let's start from the top. Both sides are annoying. But my God, a specific demographic of liberals are a completely different breed, yo. Okay, so what would you do if a neo-Nazi, white supremacist who called on a holy war against Jews and is a loud, proud misogynist lives in your town? You are a Jewish feminist and you know his address. Further, what would you do if friend after friend messaged you with his address and told you that you should pop over since you live in the same town and report what it looks like from outside his home at blah, 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 blah. I don't care where he lives. Are there boxes potentially possessing dog poo? Are there boxes potentially possessing used menstrual products? What would you do if it's a Sunday and you've done your work for the day? Pop over there. You would. You're a good friend. You're curious as well. So that's what I did. She's dead serious too. I shot a short video, less than 2 minutes, from the public property of the sidewalk outside this address, noting that there were no boxes. As I did, a woman pulled up in her car, rolled down her window, and was like, "Is this where the douchebag lives?" And I was like, "I think so." And we laughed about his incel ass for a minute. And then she was like, "You should ring his doorbell and see what he has to say for himself." And I have one serious weakness. It's chocolate. Okay, I have two. One more relevant for the situation. I cannot back down from anything that even smacks of a dare, so I figured. There were no solicitor signs up, and believe it or not, I would have respected that. So I rang the doorbell. He immediately swung the door open like he was at damn Waco, sprayed me with a burning liquid, pepper spray, mace, and pushed me down the stairs onto a sidewalk. I rolled into a protective position because I was anticipating kicks or stomps. He grabbed my phone, ran back inside, bolted the door, and shut the blinds. Friends, it is dark in there, like a bunker. I have video. I am holding on to that for evidence. This woman is just a child in an old, frail, perpetually aging body. The woman in the car, probably feeling shitty for encouraging me to do it, called the cops and made a report. She begged me to get in the car with her because she was scared for my safety, but I wasn't going anywhere. Thanks, mysterious friend, for calling the cops because I obviously did not have a phone. We should get tea and talk about old times. You are also my main witness. Anyway, I gave my full statement to the cop. Fuentes gave one separately and gave no comment as his statement. And the cop called an ambulance to check my eyes after being sprayed. The cop gave me my phone back, which may be damaged after the incel stomped it, like Rumpelstiltskin, which is why the pictures are pictures my husband took from my phone, as it's no longer operational. The nice EMTs took my vitals in the ambulance too. I am a little sore on my right side where I fell, but I'm fine. Nikki, your little spray is as weak as you are. I hate to tell you to invest in a new brand, but I didn't even need eye wash. Anyway, the cop, the EMTs, and my husband all asked, "Why did you ring the doorbell?" Kind of incredulously. I don't know. Why not? Again, no soliciting sign, and I was showing off for my new friend. Also, I think threatening women and girls everywhere deserves some kind of explanation. I want to make it very clear that I am not whining about being pushed down the steps and pepper sprayed by a 26-year-old who then took possession of and possibly broke my phone. I'm 57 years old and 5'1". So it's kind of funny that he's have this melodramatic reaction to me, but here we are. I guess thems are the breaks when you're despised by about half the country and millions overseas as well. I'd be touchy as well, but then again, I'm not making rape jokes or demeaning bodily autonomy. I don't know if he's done this to others or I was the tipping point, but Fuentes is a little on edge. So if you wanted to send Nikki a care package but were concerned you might not have the correct address, this is all I have to say. It is confirmed. And she spells his address. I have forgiven my husband. He made me a nice vegan hot chocolate with mini marshmallows. P.S. Fuentes is a very frightened little man. Don't ring the doorbell. He's a little on edge. Go figure. P.P.S. Should I file a police report? Yes, I rang his doorbell, did not hop a fence or anything, but does that merit assault and property damage? PPPS, yes, I know the pictures are blurry. Believe me or don't believe me. They are pictures my husband took with his phone camera off my phone because there was no way of sending them otherwise. PPPPS, please stop telling me to stop by Nick Fuentes' home. It makes him feel unsafe when people pop over. Imagine being a proud internet troll and being this scared. Yep. They're all like that. Now here's a picture of this woman. Doesn't she look like she's batshit crazy? So like I said, two idiots got into an altercation. And I know what the law says, but oddly enough, I feel like one idiot is way more justified than the other one. Nick Fuentes is not going to go to jail for this. He will pay a fine. If I'm wrong, that is insane. I am not mad at him for pepper spraying and shoving this old lady, especially being that she said she gave into a dare and just wanted to show out for her new friend. It all just sounds childlike. Now, Nick Fuentes, very unlikable guy. I understand. I get it. You just don't have to interact with him. You don't have to engage with his material or anything like that. I'm pretty sure 100% of the left find him disgusting, and I'm sure that pretty close to that number, a lot of the right feel the same way. The reason he has a platform is really because of his haters at this point. You guys have his name in your mouth so much. At this point now, it feels like Nick Fuentes' haters are his biggest money makers. And to an attention whore, negative and positive attention are all the same thing, and really all a good thing. But that is the story. 2 idiots. Let me know what y'all think about this. I do understand the law, but I feel like with given the context of everything going on with him, she deserved it in a way. Anyways, I'm off this. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all some other time.